The History of Britain, from Neolithic times to the present day, by Richard Dargie, narrated by Roger May. Text copyright Arcturus Holdings Limited 2020. This recording is copyrighted Arcturus Publishing 2022. Introduction. Britain: Islands, Peoples and Identities. Set in the Silver Sea. The history of these islands has been deeply shaped by their distinctive geography. Described by Shakespeare as the moat defensive, the seas surrounding Britain have served as an obstacle to enemies and invaders, but also as a conduit for trade and ideas in more mundane times. The Channel ensured that the cultures of Britain developed in their own ways, taking and rejecting influences from the continental mainland. The sea acted as a barrier, too, for the peoples of Hibernia and the islands of the far north and west, making them less accessible to powerful centralizing forces. Rivers were also barriers and conduits. London's position as the largest city in these islands owes much to its being the first bridgeable point on the Thames, yet lying so deep within England. In the same way, Stirling, the key to controlling Scotland, lay atop the first bridging point on the broad River Forth. Lowlands and Highlands. The relative flatness and fertility of the south and centre of Britain provided the inhabitants there with weaker natural defences, but great wealth, abundant food supplies, and efficient communications. Here a wide variety of types of settlements prospered. Here it was easier to make paths, build roads, move resources, and mobilize people. But it was also easier to invade, as Roman, Saxon, and Norman commanders found. Nevertheless, this wealthy land was abundant enough to absorb new peoples, new ideas, and new customs. Material surplus also provided the possibility to gamble on change and experiment with ways of doing and thinking things. It was a different matter in the fractured geography of Scotland and Wales, the upland hills of northern England, and the remoter lands of western Ireland. Here arable land was scarcer, and other resources took longer to amass. Though people came together for the purposes of war, trade, and belief, permanent settlements were always few and far between. Large tracts of northern Britain.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?